super professional. My eye itches. Oh. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Missing Piece. Today, I wanted to continue what we did last week, or last time, which was kind of a Bible study on 1 Kings 13. So today we're going to do 1 Kings chapter 14. And if you watch that video, then I explain it all a little bit better. I explain it all. I'm not going to say it's better. Basically, I just had you guys read chapter 14 from last time, and then we'll talk about it today. So what I've done is I kind of read it, and then when I first read it, I wrote some notes, just my first random thoughts. These are very random. You will understand. And then I've read it a few more times since then, just to kind of remember it and see if my thoughts still kind of held up. And a lot of them did. I was rereading this. So let's do 1 Kings chapter 14. Here we go. And I'm just going to read this word for word for like what I wrote on here, because that's just the way that I'm doing it. I have more questions than answers. First, I love my Bible translation. It's great, really. So verse 5 says, "You are to give her such and such an answer." Like, what does that even mean? Such and such an answer. I just love when it does that. Also, verses, pretty much 10 onward are pretty crazy. Like, dang, Jeroboam's life is getting messed up. He done dirty, and it ain't going well. "I will burn up the house of Jeroboam as one burns dung." Sick burn! It's kind of sad, but he did do a bad and build idols and stuff, among other bad things. I'm still confused on what the book of the Annals of the Kings of Israel is. Google just said it's some ancient lost book, so that doesn't help me much. Then we switch to King Rehoboam. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. I don't know. He seems to have come out of nowhere. I thought David's line was X'd from being kings, but maybe not. I mean, Jesus is like the ultimate king from David's line. Or is he a priest? Or was that John the Baptist? I'm so confused. They mentioned God's jealous anger. I feel like that shows up a lot in important places. Also, there's mention of an oak tree or something, but sadly, I can't find it. I don't remember what I was talking about there. I've read it again, like, recently. I don't remember they were talking about an oak tree. Maybe I was like, that's something that comes up a lot. I would have to read it a third or fourth time to remember what that is. Verse 24 mentions male shrine prostitutes. I'm not really sure what that is. Probably very bad. These chapters are just a lot of very bad badness. I'm not sure why I was confused what a male prostitute is. It says what it is. I'm not sure why I was so confused first time I read this. We move on. The king of Egypt attacked and stole all the treasures, all those golden shields Solomon had made. So to replace them, Rehoboam had bronze ones made. Like, just seems like such a B team. So sad and lame. It made me laugh, though. It says, too, that there was warfare between Jeroboam and Rehoboam. And I just realized that's because Israel and Judah were two different places. I swear I thought they were the same. I think after Solomon, they became separate. Maybe. Right. God loved David so much that even when his dumb kids messed up, God still gave them Judah. But the rest of Israel bailed. Or something like that. And that's what I have for that. So those are my random thoughts. This is the super chillest Bible study I've ever done. And I don't even know if it's a Bible study necessarily, but this is what it is. So I just read my thoughts from the first time I read it. When we catch up to where I actually was reading in 1st and 2nd Kings, it'll be more my current thoughts. Like these are my thoughts of what I thought when I first read it, but that was months ago. So I'm like refreshing my memory and rereading what I thought. And yeah, a couple of things. Yeah, I don't remember what happened when Israel and Judah became separate. Judah was part of Israel. He was one of the 12 sons of Isaac. I just read that. I should know what this is. Abraham, Isaac. Why can't I remember this? I'm not good under pressure. Ah, idiot. Let's look this up. In the Bible, who is Joseph's father?
Patriarch Jacob.
Patriarch Jacob. Jacob. One of the sons of Jacob, who actually, did he become Israel? It doesn't matter. I think his name changed. That's why I'm so confused. Not only do they have names that are hard for me to remember in general, but then they change halfway through. Jacob. Judah is one of the 12 sons of Jacob, who is one of the 12 sons of Israel. So Judah was part of Israel. But I guess Judah is the city of David, so they separated at some point. I don't remember the reason why they separated. I have goldfish memory. I would have to read it a lot more times to remember and have it fully ingrained in my brain. There are certain, I feel like when you are a kid and you learn about Bible stories and whatever, there are certain ones that they are ingrained in your brain. And everything in between there, is not even there. Just, we don't need to talk about all the madurtle in First Kings, all the badness of Second Kings, and how each person did more evil in the eyes of the Lord than the last, for the most part. So yeah, maybe that's why I don't know a lot of these things. Although I should know Jacob. We literally just read that. Oh, so stupid. Anyway, so that is all I have for you guys today. I can't remember anything else that I was going to talk to you about this chapter. But I would love to hear from you guys what your thoughts on this chapter are, what your thoughts are, kind of trailing off my thoughts. Maybe you have questions or answers that I can help you with. Questions that I can help you with, or answers to my questions. That was stupid. For next time, I don't know if I'll do... Well, for the next Bible study video, we'll do 1 Kings chapter 15. So read that, write your thoughts down, or just wait till I do the next video and then maybe be like, all right, now I'll read it and see where they line up. Where did Summer get that random thought? So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That would be super. I don't know why I'm struggling so badly. My brain is just... Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell next to that subscribe button so that you can be notified when I put out new videos. I'm not very consistent, so probably very helpful to be notified when I put a new one out. So you're like, oh, finally, I've been waiting. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.